If you're seeing this, I feel like you're entering a time in your life where you're finally being unapologetically yourself, and you're finally feeling at peace. Okay, you're finally getting a sense of peace. But I'm also getting the sense too here that someone is either bored or just not sure what's gonna happen from here. It's just like, okay, what do we do now? Like, where do we go from here? And I really see like someone wanting to just really move forward. I think there was some unnecessary drama that happened recently. Um Maybe it was with like a partner, or I'm getting like a family member or even a friend, but there was something that happened that made you kind of think like, okay, I'm not sure like where this is going to go. Okay, but it was just like you were ready to cut someone off, or just really be at a distance from a certain person or situation. And I think like something happened that like gave you more clarity about it, or maybe you did get like, maybe these people like did show themselves. Okay, but I just see that like there's just something that just was unnecessary. Like there's something that was unnecessary about the whole thing. I think right now, you guys are going through like a lot of like projection, a lot of projections, a lot of self competition, a lot of like me versus me kind of thing. I think a lot of you guys are, again, like you're just trying to find yourselves, okay? I do see again like a sense of like calm, or maybe this is like just like a newfound burst of energy. Like you're just full of energy all of a sudden, and you want to like really set forward to your goals and complete said goals. And I'm seeing like you're just going for it like fast, like you're really not trying to have anyone get in the way, but I'm hearing like the only person that's really been in the way really is you. And I think you're trying to break free of this sadness or this depression. I think you're finally understanding like this needs to go, like all the way. For a long time, you've just kind of been in this whole like, shadow work period or shadow period where you've kind of just been isolated from the world, and you've been sitting, at home, or, whatever, your situation is. And you're just kind of like, okay, like I did this to myself. Like I'm seeing like a lot of like a lot of people are taking accountability. Okay. I'm getting a lot of like, you could have been dealing with racism. Okay. Like I'm just hearing like a lot of slurs and like you people. I just feel like right now maybe you're in an environment where you don't feel comfortable. You don't feel comfortable. There's maybe just like a lot of chaos going on, or maybe you're always having to consider other people's feelings. I'm getting like a sense of like not right or not okay. I'm also hearing too like you could have had like an online connection. I'm getting like it's a match. Or like you could be dating someone right now that you met online. I think right now like you guys are finally at a sense of peace or a sense of calm. Or I think like you guys are still like learning each other, even if you've been with each other for a while. It's just like every day is a new thing, every day is a new experience, every conversation unlocks a new door, and it's nice. It's like I'm seeing like it's like some of you guys can just be a kid again, and you could experience life like through new eyes. And it's because this person really just brings out the best in you. They bring out like that loving, caring side that no one else gets to see. And I see like in this storm, okay, like it's just like, yeah, it's like dark and it's gloomy, but because of this person, or maybe because you're finally starting to find that love for yourself, it's just like it's softening your heart, you know, like as the rain touches your skin, it essentially just softens you up, like it softens the soil. It's just like again, it's making you into this, I dare I say, more feminine, and that is gender neutral, because you're just getting into like this soft era, this creative era, this relaxed state, okay, this time frame where it's just like, this is okay, you know. I think you guys are tired of feeling guilty. I think you guys are tired of feeling like, you know, you have to do something in a certain time frame. I think you guys are just, again, just over appeasing and overindulging everyone else's feelings, or whatever it is that they're feeling. And I think right now you guys are seeing like, I need to take care of me. And by doing that, you know, a form of self-care is emotional boundaries. A form of self-care is saying no. And I think right now you guys are just trying to get to a point where you no longer feel guilty in rest. Or maybe you're finally starting to say, I don't feel guilty in rest anymore. I deserve this. I earned this. I did a lot today. I need this today, you know? Because it's just like, it is important to hustle. It's important to, you know, achieve the things that you want to achieve, because no one else is going to do it for you. But if you don't take the time to rest your body, to rest your mind especially, okay, you're just hurting yourself. And so again, I think right now you guys are just getting to the point where you understand that you have to take care of your body. You have to slow down. You have to take those in between times, because if not, you're going to crash and burn. 12:12 on my clock. And it's just like, you're on the right path, but just remember the path, if that makes sense. I think, again, you just really need to focus on, you know, why am I here and what do I need to learn? Okay, and then sit on it and release it. Because a lot of times, again, it's just like it's completely valid and normal to feel sadness and all these things. But sometimes we get a little too consumed in, but sometimes we just get consumed in said thing. All right. I am seeing like right now, you're just going to be in this phase where you're no longer bothered. Okay. Like, someone can say something to you about, you know, maybe a past person, or, you know, even just a current situation. And I just see that you guys are just letting it go. You're no longer caring about, oh, that's not my problem anymore. You know, I'm seeing like someone might have been going to jail recently, or someone like could have gotten in trouble like legally. And maybe before in the past, like, even if you didn't like a person or a situation, you still like, you know, held your hand out for them, because you just genuinely don't want to see people like crash and burn. But I'm getting this is even with family as well. Like, you're just someone who you really consider other people's feelings, even when you don't want to be in that state. It's just like you can't help it. But I'm seeing now, like, you guys are just like, oh, it is what it is. Like, people can, talk about me. People can, feel away. Family can feel left behind. Whoever feels left behind, it's on them, essentially. And I think right now, like, you've learned a lot of lessons, but the lessons that you've learned is all, like, through experience. It's not something that someone taught you. Like, I feel like a lot of people are kind of just, like, overzealous in the sense of, like, why is it that collective can get downloads? Or why is it that collective can get this? Or move a certain way? Or you know what I mean? And it's just, like, people are so icky and so weird. And I think you're finally understanding that, and you're learning that, and you're understanding what discernment really is. And not a lot of people get to that point, so congratulations. But it's just like, oh man, I'm just seeing someone like, why did I have to get to this point? Like, why did I have to go through so much boo-hoo just to, finally feel at peace? But I think it had to happen a certain way, because now it's like, unfortunately, through all the grief, now you can finally understand peace. And you could finally understand happiness and understand that it comes from within, no matter the situation. The world can be on fire and you literally just, you feel what I'm saying? You're still like living out the world. I'm getting We Are the World, Michael Jackson. Like, you're someone who literally just unifies the world. And just the words you speak, the way you allude, the way you carry yourself. Like, you don't even realize how powerful and how healing your words really, like, the knowledge you carry, the way that you are, like, the happiness, the giddiness. And it's just like, I'm getting Safe and Sound by Taylor Swift. Sorry, I was gonna say Taylor Perry. I don't know if that's a person, but maybe that's significant. Or Katy Perry, don't know. But it was just like, you just feel like this person's safe space. Like, no matter what happens, even if the world is on chaos, like, people know, I can go talk to them and they'll know what to do. I'm seeing, like, even if, like, you're crazy and out there, and you know what I mean? It's just like, people love that about you. Like, and I'm seeing, like, people are just want to give you your flowers. They want to give you that success. They want to, like, praise you because you deserve it. But again, it's just like, you're being so humble. I'm gonna need you to stop being so humble. Like, it's okay to, it's just like, absolutely let God bring you back. Whenever your ego is a little too high. But I think right now, you're absolutely deserving in this. And it's just like, don't feel bad about wanting to enjoy yourself, about wanting to celebrate, because you absolutely should. Okay, 222 could be significant. But listen, if you're seeing this, okay, just keep that positivity, keep that faith, all right? And I really think right now, Spirit's really encouraging you to just let go of that storm, because it no longer deserves a place in your heart. It no longer deserves the heaviness that it's been eluding over your life. And you absolutely deserve happiness. You absolutely deserve peace. You absolutely deserve success and abundance. And it's absolutely coming to you. And congratulations, okay? And I love you so much. But thank you for watching, Veil Watchers, okay? Observe what follows. and follow and save for more, okay? And if you're new to my channel, my name is Keisha or Kiki, and here you guys get to go in disguise through the eyes of the divine. I love you so much. I'll see you.